Good afternoon. I am live and it is bright daylight, and I just came back from the gym, so forgive the casual appearance. But like I've said before, for those of you who know me, I am actually working all the time, not sitting around trying to be a movie star. Although I think I'd like to be a movie star. So if you know of anyone hiring, let me know. Today we'll make it short and sweet. Please do not skip out on doing your home inspections. Okay, to save a buck, or you think, oh, it's completely new. It's been completely remodeled, completely updated. It's new construction. We're fine. It's new. It's good. It's completely. No, it doesn't matter. Um, I've been doing this 20 years, and there are so many things, even in new construction. I had one where the dryer vent wasn't installed, to vent the dryer, electrical issues, uh, some a leak in the closet, new construction. Okay, so do not just go, oh, it's fine, it's new. And I know people think, oh, I'm going to buy a new home. I don't need an agent. I don't need to do any inspections. I'm good. It's not like that, guys. You really, if you haven't bought property before, you for sure need to have an agent represent you. And here's the thing too, if we're talking about new construction, if you don't use an agent, they just keep the money for themselves and you don't have representation. Okay, so they're going to keep it for themselves, or they're going to pay for your real estate agent. So you're better off just having them pay for a real estate agent, because they're going to keep the money anyway. They're not going to discount you. Okay. Another thing, no, make sure you work with an experienced agent. I know I've been through that before, but make sure you work with an experienced agent, because they're going to know what inspections you really want to get. I would say inspections that we do in Corpus Christi, for the most part, are inspections you should have everywhere else. But so in Corpus Christi, we have the home inspection. Okay. We have a plumbing inspection. That is not a pressure test. It's called a hydrostatic test. And that is, oh my goodness, checking the pipes underneath your house to make sure they're not broken. Because here in Corpus Christi, not on the Padre Island, but on the main city area, there's very expansive clay soil. And if you start having a significant leak underneath your home, that clay soil will expand and put pressure on your foundation. And then when that soil shrinks up, it gets real dry. If you're not keeping it stable, it'll pull away and your foundation will drop. And it can cause, they call it failure, or, so we get foundation inspections, we get plumbing inspections. Okay. We don't do the foundation inspection on the island unless maybe you're on the water, or you have a big tree by your foundation that might be affecting it. On the water, depending on storms and stuff, can wash up under the home potentially, and it has. And you want to make sure that you don't need to backfill anything underneath your home. Okay. We don't. We do termite inspections. We call it wood destroying insect inspections. And now those are our main inspections that we pay for. But depending on what we find, or what we're already kind of aware of, that we're curious about, that we think will be an issue, you can call a roofer out, an electrician out, specialized tradesman out, contractor out, an engineer out, right? Because once again, if you have an experienced agent, they'll be able to help you determine if there are other things that we see that we might need to have a different expert out to investigate. Okay. Make sure, and in Corpus, we don't do radon testing because we don't have basements here. Our water table's it's too close to the surface. So we don't have basements. So when you go to places like Kansas, and I think Missouri and other places like that where you have basements, they're going to have radon tests, make sure there's not radon gas in that house. Okay. Here, make sure you get your paperwork. I'm putting these two together because I think I shared previously that I had a precious couple that had moved here, but they didn't get their paperwork. They didn't see their inspections. They did have inspections, but their real estate agent, they were from out of town, didn't make sure they got them to them somehow before they got here. So they weren't aware of that the foundation had already been repaired. And then they came across a foundation guy that said all their whole foundation needed to be done, but it had already been done and they were being scammed. So anyway, that's it. I gotta go. My phone is ringing and I'll be back.